What up? Hey, yeah, I know. Yeah. But hey, we back, and this video right here is kind of like I've been thinking about you know a certain discussion, cause your boy came a long way from starting at like 155, and then now me being at like 185, something like that. So this video is titled "The Significance of Eating," right? So let me give you like a little storyline. So when I was in Illinois, and for the majority of my high school years, uh, I stayed at the same weight for a very long time. But I was trained. I was still training. Like I was still training hard, but I just I wasn't gaining any weight. And at the end, like at the end of the day, I just had to look at myself and really had to buckle down. Like what necessarily what am I doing wrong? So I was like, okay. At the time, I was I was in Illinois, and I was working like 10-hour shifts, but I had plenty of sleep, and I was at a gym. I was at a gym. I was progressively overloading. I was doing everything right until I noticed, as I said, my weight wasn't going up like at all, and I was in the gym like pretty frequent. Um, so I was like, "Yo, what's going on? What's really going on?" So by the time I figured out really what was going on, I already moved back to Alabama. So when I moved back to Alabama, I came back, got me a job, and then I was like, okay, I gotta find a way, to get a gym over here and try to find a way to gain some muscle because I don't know what's going on. So what I did is I started tracking my calories. Now, so at the time, my goal was to get to 165. Right? My goal was to get to 165. So I did that, or I started doing that, and well, hold on. Before I even get to that, what really happened was, I put in like my goal, right? And it told me my maintenance level. And I believe it was like 2,700 calories. Or maybe a little bit past that. 2,700 calories, right? And I did that. And I was like, based off what I was eating before, I was like, um, fit like 1,500 calories like down. I was in a clear deficit. So I was like, oh, so that's why I'm not gaining any muscle, because I'm in a calorie deficit. I'm not even I'm not even trying to gain any muscle because my body won't let me, because I'm not eating the sufficient amount of food. So then after I figured that out, like I don't know the exact time period it took me to get to 165 from 155, but it wasn't long. So when I got there, when I got to 165, I was like, okay, so 165 is like my like default body weight. That's what I've learned. 155 is my malnourished body weight. You know what I'm saying? It's my malnourished body weight. Now, then I was like, okay, I need to get to 175. And I got to 175, same thing. My training didn't stay the same. My training stayed the same. My eating just went up. That's really all it was. But it's crazy how for years, like years on end, I've always been training, but yet I couldn't gain any muscle mass because I wasn't eating. I wasn't eating enough or even past. You know what I'm saying? I might have, one day that I'm, eating correct, but no, you need consecutive days, weeks, months on end to get where you need to be. Because in a week span, you're gaining like 0.6 body weight not in a whole week. It's like 1.3 or something body weight in a week if you're doing what you're supposed to do. But eventually though, you're going to hit a plateau of how much muscle you're gaining. So in that span of time, that was 2022. 2022 I started. No. It was really 2023. In 2023 I started and got that much progress in that amount of time, only because my body got adapted and was like, okay, this is what we been needing. We've been needing food. It's not the training, it's not the sleep. We've been needing food, a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? For you to be able to sustain what you have and to also grow on top of that. So it's important that you eat. So now that I'm 185, obviously, if I want to grow any more than I want to, obviously I'm gonna have to, eat more calories and be more in a caloric surplus. That's how it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna get that jump start that I did from 155 all the way to 175 anymore, because now the gains are starting to kind of slow down a lot more, because I gained so much in that period of time that now it's kind of like plateaued. So it's going to take, a little bit longer for me to even get to where I want to be. So right now, the goal is 195. Probably when I get to that point, I don't want to get any bigger, because I'll be considered obese if I go any more than that. And personally, I told myself I wouldn't get that big, because I would rather be able to still be flexible, but still have enough muscle mass to, accommodate that flexibility. But like the bigger you get, you can't even touch your back. Like that's embarrassing. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna get to 195, and probably, if I feel like it, I might get leaner. Not 8%, maybe like 12 to 15, something like that. That right now, that's the goal. I'm getting close. I'm fluctuating right now. I haven't gotten past 190 yet. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten close to 190, but I haven't gotten past it. So, but as I said, it's gonna take a while, because of how much muscle I've gained in that span of time. So it's like, okay, gonna have to wait, which is fine. You know, gaining that much muscle in a span of time, it's fine. But and then slowing down is fine, but you are going to need to have patience. Like, you have to need to have patience. I don't with fitness. I don't try to rush anything, because in reality it can't be rushed unless you take steroids, and I forbid myself of doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm going all the way natty, and I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, that's the importance of eating. If you're not eating, you're gonna regress. Gonna lose if you're gonna lose gains, or you're gonna stay the same. You're not gonna progress. You're gonna regress because you're not eating enough. You know what I'm saying? So now my calories are like 3,300 a day, and I try to no it's not. Yeah, it is 3,300 a day. I try to keep it like that. So, and track your stuff. Track your stuff, because eyeballing it is really difficult. Like, it really is, because you're in your mind, you're like, yo, this is definitely enough. But then you put it in, you're like, what, 1,000 calories off, or 700 calories off. It makes a difference. So, you know, if you plan on building muscle and you want to be consistent, I suggest you track what you're eating. You know what I'm saying? But that's it for the video. Hope y'all liked it. You know what I'm saying? Hope it gave you some insight on like why, you know, you might have the same problem as me, or had the same problem as me. So I just want you guys' input. Like, comment, subscribe. I mean, hey, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Video ideas. I got plenty, but it don't. I don't mind for someone giving me an idea of like what I should do. But yeah, that's it. And peace. Yeah, be safe.